Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, the Elven Court. In our last episode, we continued making our way through Scenario 6, Burn the Shadow, and the big development, of course, being that we were able to capture Leonus, who is one of the two enemy leaders that we need to basically put into jail instead of letting them go into the void. So I'm just going to highlight here. So, of course, Leonus is the Emperor of the Commonwealth. We had a pretty challenging battle in the open water here with Sundren and her group fighting against Leonus' stack. Now, thankfully, we were able to emerge victorious, and we hit Leonus with Sundren herself and Merlin's wand, and that, of course, reroutes his teleport back into our jail cell rather than going to his throne. Now, we'll have to confirm. It's going to take a few more turns of Leonus being in the void before we know for absolutely certain that he is in one of our jail cells rather than going back to his throne. But I suspect it should work out just fine because we did successfully land the hit. Now, before I jump into the episode proper, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Juan Ramon, who left an excellent comment on the last episode. Juan pointed out that there are two fortresses in the underground, which I think I had mentioned once before. And Juan is indicating that these will serve as these sort of jail cells for the enemy commanders, so for Leonus and Saridas. And what ideally should happen is that in a few turns here, if we look in the diplomacy menu, we can see that Leonus is currently in the void. Yeah, there he is. So I think it says, where does it say that he's? Oh yeah, in the void. You can see it right here. And so the fact that he's in the void now, in a few turns, he's going to pop back into the real world here, and he should end up in one of these two fortresses, and that will confirm for us that he is, in fact, in jail and not back at his throne city. And then all we have to do is track down the other leader, which is Saridas of House Inioch there, and get him in the same fashion. So thank you to Juan for pointing that out, that that will be where he will show up. That will be a good way for us to confirm that it did work properly, because we didn't get any kind of message or anything when the turn flipped over, which made me a little nervous. So thank you to Juan for basically helping me to worry less about it. As always, a huge thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. Extremely appreciated. Let's jump into the episode proper here and see what we can get up to. So, last time around, we still had quite a bit to do here. So let's skip all of that and do our movement first. Now, we were successful in conquering this, what was previously a hostile city, and we're going to convert it into our own, of course, so that is in progress. It's a really good location for it, given that it's kind of in the water here. I think one thing I might want to do, and I talked about this last episode, is I can take Merlin's wand, and I can courier it over to one of my heroes that's on the front lines of battle, over on the western front, I guess it is. Now, the incentive to do that is that I don't have to then worry about getting Sundren all the way over there to make things happen. So I think what I'll probably do is give it to either Bormac or maybe Julia. Alternatively, if I really want to give it to a strong hero, I could send it all the way down to Reskar over here. And that might not be a bad idea, given that he is fighting against, very shortly here, Saridas' units. Now, it's going to take a few turns to get there, but I still think that's a really good idea. So we're going to do it. Now, hopefully this decision doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. We're going to courier this over to Reskar. Again, it's going to take 5 turns to get there, but I think that's going to be a good decision. And so if we jump over to Reskar here, there it is, on its way to him. In 5 turns it will be there. All right, so let's see now. If we take the rest of our stack here, ideally what we want to do is hop in the water, maybe clear out this Vault of Knowledge, and definitely clear out this Shrine to the Fickle Mermaid. We could even think about maybe doing the Sunken City, although that might be a little bit too much for us, given that we are not really aquatic units per se. I think that might be a bit of a tall challenge for us. So unfortunately, we can't quite make it there this turn, so what we're going to do instead is just group up, and we'll do it in the next few turns here. Now, over to Julia and Bormac up here. So I think between the two of them, we should be able to clear out this Heart of the Glades. Now, unfortunately, we just don't have the movement to get there. So I think what we're going to do with Bormac's group is probably just have them stay put and conserve their movement. It's going to be a bit of a waste for them, but that's fine. And then next turn, Julia can step over and we can clear this thing out. I mean, alternatively, Julia's group is probably strong enough to take this thing on. So you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, maybe we do want to send... Oh, we have a quest. What was that? Raise the watchtower. Yeah, you know what? I don't think we actually need Bormak there. I think Julia will be strong enough on her own to do it. So maybe with Bormak, now that I think of that, let's head over here. We can clear this out, clear any other structures out, and then raise that watchtower. Meanwhile, Julia is going to stay put and then fight this next turn here. This little spider we were sending up to join in with Julia, so or just join in either way. So let's do that. There we go. We've got these human units that appeared with Edward. In addition, we've added an Orc Impaler there. So this group we were sending kind of to join the front line fighting. So let's get them over there if we can. That's going to be great just to have some reinforcements there to help us out. Nice. Okay, and we have our Grimbeak Crows to do some more scouting for us here. Let's head into the woods over here. There we go. Now, we've got Reskar and this Fire Breather. I think ideally we want to take out this hero if we can. He's in a kind of vulnerable position, so why don't we head down here? Ooh, yeah. Let's see, is this... Ooh, and there's Saridas himself. Yep, so we definitely want to get that wand over to Reskar quickly if we can. We have to be careful. We don't want to fight him without the wand, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. But that'll give us time to just kind of capture structures and maybe thin the herd a little bit, whittle down some of his other units. So let's clear out this tomb first. So let's enter. See how this goes. We've got some Azrak Revenant Godless units. They're the support units. And then a cavalry and the archers. Looks like our draconian little hatchling there evolved into an elder, which is great. Happy to have that. The nice thing there is that elder has that, it's like draconic blood or whatever the buff is called, and it can be applied to other draconian units, so that's really nice because we of course have Reskar himself in this group, who is draconian, and we also have Sky Sentinel. So yeah, here it is. Dragon Ancestry, that's the one. So if we head over here, we can throw the buff onto our Sky Sentinel, which is fantastic. And let's blast this Godless for some good damage. Good kill there, nice and easy. You know what? There's no reason to do anything too crazy here. We might as well just kind of stay put, hang out. We can afford to let them just kind of take their time coming to us. Yeah, I mean, that's basically nothing in terms of damage, so no real worries there. Alright, so remember that when we kill anything that's not undead, it's going to come back. I think these are all undead, though. Yeah, they are. So we don't have to worry about that. So why don't we step up here, blast for a little bit of damage, and then this could get the kill or be very close. Nice, we got the swallow hole. Oh, that is so funny when that works. Nice, and over here we've got some fire damage, which will be good, except that these Azraks do have a little bit of fire protection. Let's soften them up there a little bit. And I think what we'll do is we'll go here. There's some good damage. We will throw on a stun here, if we can. Nice, we got one stun. And then we can step over and get the kill here with our spider. Really nice work. There's a heal. We're going after our Draconians, and that's fine by me. We can drop a big heal on our Sky Sentinel. Repair most of that damage. And then I think what we'll do is our cold spawn, we want to level them up if we can. So ideally what we're going to do is move them in here to be able to do some good damage. There's a flank shot. So I think maybe what we'll try and do then is soften them up. Turn them. We could hit them twice. Now we just swallowed them whole. That's fine. Up here, let's just go for the web. No luck there. Well, we'll damage him. We won't get enough experience with that, but that's fine. And you know what? I'm just going to park right here. And we'll end our turn like that. That's fine. They're just going to camp out in defense mode. That's okay. So then let's just soften them up a bit if we can. We'll step in right here. Hit him with a little bit of damage. This shouldn't kill them. Nice, and then we should be able to maybe get the finish. Yes. There's that level up we wanted. Oh, nice, and we got ourselves a Draconian Scale Cleaver, which is a Tier 2 Pikeman. That's not bad at all. Happy to have that. Drake Scale Green Shield. Oh my goodness. Mythical shield item with 40% blight protection, extra defense, and hit points. That's an exceptionally good item. Very happy to take that. In terms of who to give that to, I mean... I'm just looking around. Edward doesn't have a shield, so why don't we give that to Edward? That's excellent. Good. Really good item to get him going off. Some excellent... Let's jump back to Edward and just equip that so when it gets there. Yeah, that'll give him an excellent stat boost there just to get him started. Speaking of Edward here, when he does have enough movement, we're going to send him over to the dungeon to clear that out. And you know what? I think we might just leave this fire breather there, really, just to have something on the dwelling. We're going to park right here, and then we're going to engage this battle so that we kill off this hero before the hero's able to really cause us any grief. Unfortunately, we don't have any mind control in this group that can work on the hero, so just going to be a good old-fashioned killing instead. So let's blast for good damage. Really nice. So this Scale Cleaver, let's take a quick look. Really cool unit design there. Overwhelm, Draconian Slayer, Dragon Slayer, Inflict Chilling, and then of course the Pikeman benefit of First Strike and Polearm, Pike Square. Pretty solid. Definitely like them. That's a nice unit to have. Giant Toad here can probably just get the finish for us. You know what? Let's just step up here, finish him off, and then get the kill with our Toad. There's a good level up for our Giant Toad as well. And then the Spider Queen can go for a web. No luck there. That's okay. And then everyone else can just move in here, including the Sky Sentinel, who can get a massive charge hit there on a critical. That's wonderful. And I'm assuming they're going to just kill themselves on whichever unit. There it is. So that's very nice, getting rid of a hero like that. Let's take a look what items that hero had. Just a lightning wand, which I've already got shock bolts on Reskar, so this might be another one to send to Edward. Yeah, that would be good for him just to give him a little bit more ranged variety instead of just having his musket. There we go. All right, that's pretty good. And then I think maybe what we'll do is we will kind of just pull back a little bit. It would be nice to maybe clear this ancient ruin eventually. Going to clear out this crystal tree as well. That would be good. So let's kind of just regroup here. There we go. Fire Breather can sit like this. It's still guard, and it'll pull in Reskar's group if he does get attacked. Right, we've got this galleon that we're moving up to join in with our ironclad ship, if I remember right. Where were we planning to go? Moving over here. Right, we're going to go join in over there if we're able to. There we go. Yeah, and this is great. If we can get another unit over here, then we can probably maybe go clear this sunken city out between the two of them. So that would be very nice. So I'm going to send this unit over here just to hang out with Sundren. Nomlik over here now. We've got this dragon dwelling that we're in the process of absorbing, which is excellent. Be nice to clear out this Forbidden Sanctum, but that's going to require us to go all the way around, which is a bit of a pain. So I think what I'd rather do, honestly, is head in and just start fighting my opponents here. I just have to be careful because they could pretty easily overwhelm me if I'm not paying attention. That said, Nomlik's group is very powerful with Divine Justicars, so I think that's what we'll do, though, is we'll head down and just start trying to fight our way through some of these enemy units here. And they're heading down to our city anyway, so yeah, let's see if we can make it down there to help out. Send this little guy over. Alright, now we've got this group of mostly high elf units, actually all high elf units. I think we're going to send them along this way to then maybe reinforce Reskar if we're going to have to fight Saridas heavily here. But like this, we still haven't made contact there. That said, it'd be nice to clear out this watchtower just so we have a little bit better vision of what's going on. So let's do that. Alright, so name of the game here is just minimizing damage. We don't have a source of healing in this group, I don't think, so no, we don't. So we just want to make sure we try to minimize that extra damage as much as we can. Yeah, that's pretty good. We will take some damage from that cold spawn, but I mean, that's going to be fairly minimal, I think. We'll just sit, let them come a little closer. Yeah, there. That we knew that was coming. That's going to hurt, but fire breather up there we'll watch out for. And then between everybody else here, we should be able to just kill what's left, which is great. There's a line of sight penalty, which we don't want, so let's step a bit closer there. We can go up here. Nice, and there's the kill. Man, having all those archers is really nice. They with the longbows, they do so much damage. And that gives us access to another... They want 34 gold for a peace treaty. I mean, that's pretty cheap. We can definitely afford that. So then let's just keep moving along the road here. There we go. And I think that's all of our units, so now it's just production choices. We're pure good. I'm just looking if there's anything else. We already forged that alliance, so that's good. Up here, Draconian Village. I don't think I'm even going to worry about developing it, really, at this point. Just do merchandise. Tudorak. This is our orc town up here. So far, we just have that Builder's Hall. That's it. I mean, it's not bad. 75 production income. Let's see. I guess we could do like a laboratory or something like that. I don't hate that. Fairly inexpensive from a gold perspective. This dwarven city currently has siege workshop, storehouse, public bath, so it's pretty developed. 98 production. Be nice to get that pushed. Oh, and it's going to grow in one turn, which is awesome. Let's do a laboratory. That's, again, fairly cheap. And it'll help us with research, of course. This is our dwarven village that we built on the ruins of the existing city there. Be nice to clear out this gold mine, but no one's in the vicinity to do that. Might just leave this one, honestly, not worry too much about it. That's going to do it for our turn. So let's end it there. We're going to have Iron Grip ready to go. Okay, so Saridas is attacking our scout. That's fine. Just auto-combat that away. Again, the good news is we've actually identified where Saridas himself is, so... Knave is attacking our scouts. Okay, that's fine. We'll just auto-combat that away. So, in the meantime here, again, really just consolidating forces around Reskar, waiting for the wand to arrive, I think is going to be our main focus at this point. Independence captured our fortress. Okay, we'll have to check that out. Oh, that was just over here. Okay. The good news is we do have this group of units to head over and reclaim that, which is awesome. So let's see. We have some items that have shown up. Take a quick peek here. Nice. Okay, Bormak is getting really kitted out with all of his... Should have 100% fire protection now. Yeah, that's huge. What else? Ooh, a sword. That's pretty good for Julia. Yeah, that's going to be a big boost to her melee damage if she gets into any nasty melee situations. Holy Symbol and a Frost Wyvern for Edward. That's also very good. Otherwise here, nice. We have Poison. Rain of Poison Blades is ready. That'll be good if we just need damage. Yeah, so let's head with Edward down to this dungeon, and then we can clear this thing out, hopefully. That'll be a nice boost to this city if we need to produce anything out of it. Unit-wise, that is. Iron Grip. Most of these cities don't have Iron Grip on them currently. Our throne does. So really, it's just which city do we want to... This Draconian one does. This Goblin one might be a contender now that we're about to clear out that dungeon. I don't think we can use it on a dwelling. Oh, you can. Okay, well, that's interesting. That might be a good one to throw eventually onto the undead, because they are going to not be happy with us due to the alignment situation. But that doesn't matter so much. I think we're releasing it. Yeah, we're releasing it as a vassal anyway, so... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's throw it on here. Nice, and now they should be cheerful, which is great. Domain Invasion, that was just here, what we already saw. Yeah, let's just keep cruising along the road here. Ooh, nice. We do have some unclaimed production resources, which we could certainly grab. Ooh, Wooden Wall or a Master's Guild. That's a tough one. We're going to definitely take that Master's Guild. Absolutely. That's a huge boost for this city. Now they're going to have 120 production income per turn, which is amazing. Yeah, and then we're going to clear this out, and they're going to have another 30. So they're going to have 150 per turn. That's huge. Let's regroup here, and then we can maybe take on these roaming units here. You know what? Here, we can even... Yeah, let's do it this way. Just have to watch out. They do have that pistol shot, I think. Yep, there it is. Alright, well, now we can just blast them here for some good damage. Really nice work. And once again, same thing. Excellent, there's a good kill. And then I think what we'll do is we'll just have our hunter maybe blast the barbarian. There it is. And then we'll just park ourselves in position to protect our units effectively. Should be good here. Did hit us with that overwhelm, but that's fine. And then we can just blast him here with plenty of range damage. Really nice there. And there's the good kill. Lots of level ups too for us, which is great. Excellent work. And then next turn we'll head over to the fort there and retake it. All right, so yeah, Iron Grip. Livelix produced that Rogue's Palace. That's going to be very nice for us. Ability to produce some of the class-based units like the Scoundrel and whatnot. We haven't, of course, researched going further in the tree, but with the amount of excellent knowledge we have coming in per turn, that wouldn't be very hard to do. And you know what, on that note, I think we will. So let's do the Bard, maybe. Just looking, yeah, I think that would be pretty good. So let's do the Bard. We're going to skip production. We're going to do our movement as we were talking about. So let's get Julia up here and clear this one out. This should be pretty easy since we've got our own Horned God to go toe-to-toe with their Horned God. You know what? I'm not opposed to just letting this go a turn or two here. That'll give us our Call Lightning. Alright, so now we have our Call Lightning. We can blast these two. Nice, and that should trigger them now to step out and try to fight us. There it is. Okay, so now we should be able to let them have it. Unfortunately, we got that line of sight penalty, but this might still get the kill. Yep, it did, which is exactly what we wanted. Here we go, same thing. Excellent. Yep, really good work there. What does Julia have for spells? Root Spears. That's not a bad one to throw on the Horned God, maybe? Could reduce his movement a little bit. I think maybe what we'll do, though, is we'll just park our Horned God out there to kind of block him in a little bit. And then we'll just pull Julia and our Shaman back. I don't see any reason to risk them. And we'll let our Horned God deal with the worst of it here. Oh yeah, okay, I should have seen that one coming, actually. There's a good entangling strike. Kill that boar off, nice. And then we can step up ourselves here. Get in range and give him the business. Really nice work. Same story right here. With Julia, we can blast him for a little bit of damage. Shaman can do the same. Nice. And then a little more here. And then I think what we'll do is we'll just have our Horned Gods basically just go at each other here. Nice, and we got the entangle. That's excellent. Well, that makes this even that much easier. So, don't have anything. I was just seeing if there's anything we could do for experience. I guess one thing we could do is step over like this and just try to re-entangle. There we go, just farming that experience a little bit more. And then let's just get the kill right here. Nice. Yeah, really good work. So that's nice and clean, and that gives us a little bit more casting points here because now we have that Heart of the Glade in our territory. Although, oh, you know what? I don't think it counts. Yeah, I don't think it counts if it's a vassal. It has to be something you actually own outright, which is too bad. Still worth clearing, though. Yeah, if nothing else, even just for the experience Julia got out of that. We'll grab this, and then I think what we'll do is we'll just keep heading along the road here. There's a fort for us to clear out. Ooh, okay, we've got a lot of units there. We're going to have to be kind of careful. Cormac's going to just head over and clear this out. You know what? Let him run, sure. And then we will head up here. And next turn we can clear all this out. We'll clear out the spawning structure, go for the Vault of Knowledge, and try and raise the tower if we can. For Julia here, let's clear this out. Really want to get that Shaman leveled up, so I should have probably tried to kill the Horned God with the Shaman now that I thought about it. Because we want that Shaman to get to gold medal so it gets healing. That would be highly desired, honestly, at this point. These are all units that don't have a ranged attack, so we can kind of get a little cheeky here. Yeah, they're going to come out to fight, and that's totally fine with me. And they've made the mistake of grouping up, which is going to make this that much easier to do. Perfect. Fortunately, it only stunned one of them, so... Well, let's go for the ones that aren't stunned. Really nice. There's a good kill. Blast that knave for some good damage. We'll go right here to do... Ooh, yeah, let's get that kill, maybe. Not quite. That's too bad. Julia can get the finish, though. Really good. Level up for her, which is awesome. And what I'm going to try for here is an Entangling Touch. Nice. Shaman must be getting kind of close. Yeah, getting there to a level up, yep. Yeah, we can just whittle him down now. Let's see, Julia can blast. Could also just hold off and get the kill. You know what, let's get the kill with our Shaman. There it is. Like I said, really want to level that Shaman up if we can. Now, this little fort... it's basically just kind of here. It doesn't really have any resources you gain from it, but... So maybe we'll just kind of hold off here. We'll wait a turn and see how things develop. Alright, we got our Grimbeak Crow scouts over here. I think maybe we just head further north, really. Just keep exploring into the unknown area here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do our level up for Julia. She's now level 3. Oh, yeah, I forgot she's going to get healing. I completely forgot about that. So, nourishing meal for her, that's going to be huge for the stack. And you know what? Let's give her a befriend animal. I know we already have it from the Shaman and the Horn God, but, I mean, we'll be extra good at recruiting animal units if needed. Okay, now Julia's group. Let's hop in the water. And where's that other boat? There it is. It's just unfortunate it's going to take so many turns to get up here, but it is in progress, on the way. Meanwhile, we can park right here just to give Julia some aquatic cover. Nomlik now. So they've pulled back from our vassal, which is interesting. I wonder, though, it does look like maybe we have an opportunity here to make things uncomfortable for them. Ooh, never mind. You know what? And I shouldn't have sent this unit in the way I did. That was maybe a mistake. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to retreat back with Nomlik. Maybe even retreat down to this unit, because if all of them decide to attack me, we're going to be in a pretty tough position. You know what? Let's go here. Then at least we've got our units together. Yeah, that's a little sketchy. I don't feel great about that. Okay, we've got our Spider here. Spider can move up with Julia. Another Crow over here. Just explore into the territory here. Oh yeah, we can hop in the water. That's good for us. Maybe even go grab that watchtower. Now Reskar, on the other hand, like I said, I think we're going to just clear this crystal tree at this point. You know what? Let him run. Fine with me. Dress of the Cunning Night Stalker. It's legendary torso gear. You get Unholy Champion and a whole bunch of concealments. I will take that and just give it to, I think, Edward doesn't have any torso gear. Actually, neither does Julia. We could give it to Julia. Or Edward. I'm going to give it to Julia, I think. Unholy Champion is kind of nice. The concealment doesn't really matter, but the Unholy Champion will be kind of helpful for her, I think. She also doesn't have a mount, and I think one of our other ones has a... Let me just see. I think somebody else has... Yeah, there it is. Bormak has the Fire Wyvern. So let's send that to Julia. There we go. We'll get her a mount, too. That's excellent. Oh, never mind. I wasn't paying attention. She does have... I was looking at the jewel slot for some reason. She does have a mount that will get there in one turn. That's the Dread Spider. Oh, that's fine. All right, so at this point, our heroes are looking great. So as for what to keep doing with Reskar here, I mean, we could step out and just kill off this unit, which I don't hate. Ooh, we can't quite make it there, though. That's annoying. Could certainly do that. We could head down and clear out that ancient ruin down there. Yeah, let's get a little bit... yeah, there it is. Meanwhile, we'll just keep the fire breather here until we've released this, and then that'll be a little more able to protect itself. This group, like I said, just continuing to press in here, kind of reinforce Julia a little bit. I think that's going to be it for movement. Yep. So at this point, we can just do our production choices. So Throne City here is doing quite good. It's got a lot of the main upgrades we would need. Observatory would not be a bad choice, perhaps, at this stage. Public baths, it's already pretty happy. That's good. Yeah, let's do Observatory. That's a solid upgrade there. Livelix now. Having the Rogue's Palace is great. The Planar Gate would be great, as that would give us access to Shadow Stalkers if we end up being able to access them. So I think I'll do that. That'll kind of future-proof it. If we end up being able to research the Shadow Stalkers eventually, then we're ready to produce them in at least one city. Our Dwarven village up here, we kind of neglected. Just got a Builder's Hall. I think it's fine to just leave it as is, really. Brenheim down here, decently developed. Does have that Planar Gate as well. I think maybe what we do in this one is we go for... Oh, I didn't realize there's a way to you can produce a Makai. I'm not even sure what that is. If you have produced Shadow Stalker, you can get an additional unit if you have the Shrouded Altar. I wouldn't mind maybe more unit production in this city. Although, again, having the... having the Planar Gate already ensures that as we finish our research. Let's just do an observatory. I always think it's funny doing an observatory underground, but that'll really help with our research. So, alternatively, maybe we go for the Masters Guild here and just improve our production. You know what? That would be great. That would get it to 100. Let's do it. It's expensive gold-wise, but it's a good one for the city. Grotzlin here. Okay, this is the one now where we've got that huge boost to having the Masters Guild. So, what else can we produce here that'd be really good? Thinking maybe like we go for... I mean, we could go for the Warrens and just go for more unit production that way. We do already have that War Hall, which gives us access to then the Beetle Command. Currently produce the Butcher, which is really strong. What else do we have here? Public Baths. I mean, it's already super happy due to Iron Grip. So I think probably just maybe going more for production would be good. Let's just do a Warrens. That's cheap. Yisville. This one we're just going to do merchandise. That's going to do it for our turn, and we can also maybe grab another Grimbeak Crow at this point. Alright, so we'll end it there. I won't lie, I'm a little nervous about Nomlik, but I don't think they're going to attack him. I do have to be careful because I think I have to keep Nomlik alive as one of my objectives. That's why he's got the little quest icon over his head, so... Nice, okay, there it is. So Leonus is captured. His armies are leaderless, forced to hold position as long as we have him. That's awesome. So he's now in our jail cell, as you can see here, which is great. We're technically now at peace with Leonus. That's interesting. Okay, our crow getting attacked. That's fine. Apparently we're not at peace with his other leaders, though. Just Leonus himself. So Leonus must survive. So if Leonus were to be killed, then all our efforts will have been in vain. So we do have to ensure he stays alive. So again, might be worth getting some more units down here just to protect him, I guess. Just in case. And that's where, you know, again, developing this city, getting the production capabilities a little higher is going to be useful, I think. Item has arrived. Let's deal with that. Nice. Dread Spider for Julia. That's huge. Wand for her. And that Fire Wyvern because I didn't think she had a mount already. Let's see. Quest available. Tell me more. Human Old Order Knight. Want to end the terror at the mine. You know what? We'll accept that because we've got Edward nearby. So we'll accept that quest, and then we just have to send him over once we clear the dungeon. Let's see here. Oh, nice. A level up. Level 20 for Nomlik. That's incredible. Boy, oh boy. Really nice for him. I think we just go for some hit points. Why not? Boost his range strength even. Hit points is good, though. Make him that much harder to kill. Yeah, so we're now at peace with Leonus, which is kind of cool. Domain invasion. Not sure what that was. They moved on through our territory. So this might be a good opportunity for us to go to battle here with Julia's stack. Now that we have that healing, that's wonderful. Do we go like this? Yeah, there it is. And then let's engage this fight right like this. And this should be fairly straightforward. I think all these units are level 1, tier 1 units, I mean. We should be able to handle this without too much difficulty, I think. Not sure why it spawned us so close to them, but that's fine. I guess it was just our positioning. Yeah, that kind of hurts. Ouch. Hopefully nothing too crazy, but that did kind of hurt. I'm going to pull this unit back and then just go for some really nice ranged killing here. Really good. And we'll get the finish like that. For Julia here, might as well just start blasting away. Good, really good kill there. That's excellent. Our Horned God can step in and just start going a little crazy on them here. Let's just step right in like this. Start blasting, yep. Meanwhile, our Shaman here, we might as well put some work in. Nice. End it there. Ouch. Figured they might go after Julia. That's all right. Survive that. All right, so then let's start killing. Excellent. Flamer can die. Really good. And then Cold Spawn can die. Boy, these archers are awesome. There's the hatchling dead. And I think that Cold Spawn is all that's left. So let's drop a heal onto our ranger down there. And then just go and get the kill like that. Excellent work. So that really thins out some of those Draconian units, which is great. We might be able to press and even go for the city here, depending on how well defended it is. Take a peek. Ooh, okay. Reasonably well defended. Looks like Phi Doral is there himself, so that's fine. It just means we've got a little bit of opposition here. But Julia's stack is pretty strong, especially Silver Metal Horn God, which is getting to be quite strong. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. The best they have are tier 2 units, single tier 3 unit guarding it, so I think we're fine there. We can probably... gosh, we could even attack right now if we wanted. I think we wait, though. It's probably better to be a little bit more cautious. Okay, let's do this, and we'll raise the tower while we're here. All right, so let's see what we're dealing with. These little kobold units shouldn't be too challenging to get rid of them. Nice, good work there. Longbow blast here. That should get the kill like that. No problem at all. all we got left is that Spearling, so I think what we'll do is just park our Silver Thanes up front and let them handle it. Very nice, and then we can just throw a quick heal on. Very good. These are both almost gold medal, one of them. Ooh, you know what? Let's go around behind here with our fairy and get the kill that way. Nice. Okay, and then we have to raise the watchtower. And that gives us a peace treaty and a human Wolven Guard, which I will take that reward. That's very nice. And now we've got enough to complete the stack, because previously we only had 5. There we go. So now we have another tier 2 infantry. This stack is definitely a little bit infantry heavy, but that's fine. Alright, some Silver Thanes, which are pretty tough customers, but thankfully we've got 2 of our own. Ooh, and this is where the melee is going to be annoying, just because of the static shield. However, we can probably... You know what, let's go like this and hit him with some longbow shots here, and then we'll park our Silver Thanes in front here to protect our hero. Keep our Wolven Guard sort of in reserve here. Alright. No problem at all. Nice, we resisted any stuns, which is good. Let's see what kind of damage. I think the longbow actually probably does the best. Ooh, although this is excellent. Nice. Yeah, and then we can get the kill right here. Very good. Ooh, I didn't really factor in this line of sight issue, though, so... Fortunately, we missed a few of our attacks. That's fine, though. And then we can get the kill with our... Ooh, they're both gold medal now, which is awesome. I'll throw that one into a rampage and get the kill with that one. Very nice. Alright, that's pretty clean. Ooh, a nice big knowledge boost there. That's wonderful. Ooh, and then we are still close enough with Bormak to step over. And we can engage the... Oh, nice. They're going to run. That's fine. Let them run. Human, Arbalisteer, and a leather cap, which I think we actually could use, because I think a few of our heroes are missing helmets. Yeah, we'll just give it to Bormak. Sure, why not? Awesome. You know what? Now, this might be an opportunity to go underground. We've never gone under here to see what is there. You know what? This is a good scouting opportunity. Let's go down and see what's there. Ooh, gold. Does that sign say? Okay, you're brave. Please don't touch my gold. I need it to feed my children. I mean, technically, so do I. My armies, my units are my children, in this case. They're the ones who need it, so... Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Huge boost to our gold situation. I'm glad I used the scout to do that rather than wasting Bormak's movement, too. That's really good. Alright, okay, we'll start heading back. Clear out the crystal tree in the farm. This human Arbalisteer can maybe head down towards Julia. Try and reinforce them a little bit. You know what might be a nice way to kind of end the episode here would be to take Edward and do this dungeon, and then I think that will be it for the episode. Let's go in here. Nice. Okay, Manticore Rider, a Phalanx, Monster Hunter, and some Berserkers. So this will be a challenging battle for sure. Especially if they get too close to us and start hitting us with some nasty damage. Let's see what we got from Edward here. We can throw a Flashbang or a Force Field on. Flashbang would probably entice them to come and fight us, which might be kind of nice. So let's do that. Throw it on. I mean, it has a chance to blind, which doesn't really matter. So, and we'll throw it on a Berserker. Alright, so our Juggernaut and Flame Tank are going to be really important. Our Cannon as well, being able to... You know what, we might even be able to... We step out and hit him. Ooh, we're close. One more, maybe? Yeah, there it is. Let's blast. Excellent. Oh, shoot, and we're not able to reload this turn. That's too bad. Musketeer as well. Okay. Yeah, this is a tricky battle for us because we don't really have the units that can stand up to a melee fight. That's the real problem. So that Manticore Rider is the scariest thing. But these Berserkers are scary too. And so is the Phalanx. So really, we're in pretty tough here actually, now that you kind of look at it the way it is. I think ideally what I'd like to do... He can really get in there. So let's move on back here and then do a reload. There it is. And what I'm thinking is... Oh yeah, we can blast the Manticore Rider. That would be ideal. What if we go one more over? Yeah, there. Nice, and it was a critical. Oh, that's massive. That's going to save us a lot here. Didn't realize this one has a range penalty on it. I don't really want to step too much closer, honestly, but... Okay, let's get maybe our flame tank and step out. Ooh, nice. Really good work. You know what? If we step up one more, we can hit all three. Nice, and there's another critical. Would this be enough to kill? If it doesn't, it'll be very close. Nice. Okay, there's the biggest threat down. You know what? That Berserker is all but dead. Nice. There's a good kill from our Musketeer. Well, you know, that went pretty good. I'm not too upset about that. Our flame tank taking some punishment, but that's fine by me. We can handle that. We can reload the cannon over here. Yep, there it is. That'll allow us to blast the Berserker over here. Some good damage. Nice. And then we can ram them, or we could fire a broadside. Let's maybe finish this off first. So, our Musketeer can kill the Monster Hunter. Very nice. Then our Flame Tank can give this Phalanx the business here. We'll cruise over like this with Edward and then blast him from behind with our musket. Nice, good kill there. And then I'm thinking... probably would be best just... we go over and ram them, or we can try this broadside, I guess. Ooh, it's going to hit Edward, though. I don't like that. Let's just do the ram, then. Oh, nice. Almost a kill. Now, they're going to get some free hits on our Juggernaut, which is unfortunate because they have Demolisher, but... so let's maybe get our Engineer over. We want to get the Engineer to have emergency repair. That's also an upgrade we're going to give Edward as well, so... do the reload there. Reload here. How close is Edward to a level up? He's getting there. How close is the Engineer? Not really that close. Oh, you know what? We can throw a net. There, that's a bit of extra experience for us. Yeah. And then Edward can get the kill. Nice. So yeah, I definitely need to get repair into this stack somehow, and that's going to be probably by leveling up Edward. And or the Engineer. Nice. Draconian Flyer and an Orc Shock Trooper. Absolutely, I will take those. And you know what? That's even nice because it gives us some more kind of melee units for this group. We have to go clear out this stack of units, which isn't so bad. So let's send Edward over to do that. And I think what we might do is maybe we will keep one with him and send the other over to reinforce the Flyer because of its mobility. Can maybe go reinforce Reskar. Just to have some more muscle over here to help him out. I think that would be really good. And I think this is a great place to actually end the episode. So we will gain huge progress made there. One out of our two main objectives now very clearly and definitively accomplished. And we know where Saridas is. We literally just have to wait for the wand to get there, which is the tricky part, and just that we have to wait. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.